Hey, it's Jack here. I just want to make a couple comments about this upcoming election. Number one, it doesn't really matter who gets in there. I know a lot of people are very emotionally invested one way or the other, and it really makes no difference whatsoever. Anybody that knows the system or understands how this works knows it doesn't matter. It's just a name, a face, just a body filling an office. It's like unscrewing one light bulb and screwing in another. Nothing material or substantial is going to change one iota, not one whit. Trust me, it's just that way. Now, if you really want to change the system, and we know we're in a constitutional crisis, we've been here for decades and decades, really. We need a constitutional convention. We need to reformulate our system of government because it is messed up and it doesn't work as efficiently or effectively as we would like. And with the advent of all this technology and all this, all of our experience as Americans and all of the ins and outs of our system of a constitution that emits these statutes through this process in the Congress and through the president and so forth. It's a decent system, but yes, it can be improved. It can be much improved. We know what works, we know what doesn't, and we just need to get to this real task of reformulating the government if we really want to try to take care of the systemic problems that exist. And that's what everybody's really complaining about, truth be known. But everybody's on this kind of bullshit time. I mean, everybody, myself including to some extent. I make comments, I say things, I look at things and make these off the cuff, decisions, I guess, in my own mind about who's who and what's what. But do we really have even any kind of information that we need to make those decisions? No, we don't. So we just have to go on what we do know. And what we do know is that we're all fucked up. So I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. There's likely to be it's almost a given at this point that there's going to be a big conflict and a big controversy and a big contest about who actually won and who's going to take office. And what happens if Kamala Harris refuses to cede? What happens if she says, hey, this is a fraud and I'm not gonna cede power. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm not gonna give it up. You've got the potential for warfare. You've got the potential for violence. You got the potential for people are really wrapped up in this to the nth degree. And it's kind of an existential, this has been ratcheted up to the point of being, I think, for a lot of people, an existential situation where it's life or death. Either we do this or we're going to pick up our firearms and go to war. And that's crazy. That's just nuts. But we do have to be prepared. We do need to be prepared for major events in the near future. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to put up some videos that are going to give you my take on what we need to do in order to prepare for survival, basic survival, basic needs, basic movements, basic things that are very likely to occur in the very near future. And there's going to be some things. I mean, we've got to deal with a lot of stuff here and work our way through it somehow. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to put up some videos about what we can do and how we can do it. And you know, I'm a survivor. One thing I know is how to survive. I know how to do things that you need to do in order to survive. And I'm going to explain to you in nth degree detail what exactly we need to do in these times to get prepared, to come up to speed, and to effectively protect ourselves and our loved ones while still being able to exist in this country, in this society, under whatever situation is going to present itself in the near future. So I'll be back shortly. Please stay with me. This is going to be interesting stuff. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now so you can get those notifications. And I will be back very soon. Jack Powers at your service.